Saturday the 22nd of March. The first rugby international game took place in Paris in 1906 when England defeated France by 35-8. We don't win so easily these days. It seems we invent most sports in Britain and then we teach all the other countries how to beat us. Bonkers, that is. Claudia eventually came home at 12:02 AM with Mum. She was picked up from the train station again. I can't work her out when the bus stop is just opposite. 2 years time she wanted a 21st birthday party booked at some posh place paid by whoever. To cheer myself up, I decided to eat one of my Easter eggs. It didn't work. Sunday the 23rd of March. Benito Mussolini founded the Italian Fascist Party in 1919 and Adolf Hitler arose to power in Germany in 1933. If these are the kind of people born on this day, then we may have to amend the calendar going from the 22nd to the 24th. Last year's Easter Day was great. We had a few days at Uncle Bob's house, in Scotland. Well, this is the exact opposite. Definitely feel a lot better than I did yesterday, but the entire time was Claudia spending all day wittering on about her gorgeous boyfriend Brad's photos, with all his muscles bulging everywhere. It was pouring with rain too, which means I couldn't escape for the park at one point. Definitely not an Easter to remember. Monday the 24th of March. When Elizabeth I died in 1603, James VI of Scotland succeeded her as James I of England, and the two crowns of two countries became united. It's strange that it's taken many Scotsmen nearly 400 years to decide they now want a divorce. If my parents should ever split up, my son will have to go with Mum. Sorry, Dad, so let's just hope it'll never happen. Don't know why I made up my mind to tell Dad that I was going to stay on for my A-levels today, but I did. All he said was, "Did your Mum know about this?" I said, "Yes, I told her 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't her place to tell you. It was mine." He just got up and went straight towards the kitchen and got himself a beer from the fridge. It was not nice, so I decided to go upstairs, put my Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix DVD to avoid all the rabid voices from downstairs. Tuesday the 25th of March. The European Economic Community was founded in 1957 under the Treaty of Rome. Signatories were France, West Germany, Italy, Belgium, and the Netherlands and Luxembourg. They wouldn't let us in at first, I was told. I tried to make sense of it all, but they don't teach politics at school. Even if they did, I'm sure I'd flop. Dad's now got the okay from the doctor to start back at work tomorrow. Looks like he's very relieved to be back. I even heard him trying to sing at the top of his voice in the bath. This might make him forget about what happened yesterday. Claudia hardly ever asked Dad for anything, but this morning she did. She got her lift back to the train station. We'll probably most see her again around May bank holiday. Wednesday the 26th of March. Ludwig van Beethoven died in 1827, by which he had gone completely deaf. Oh, Beethoven. I'd hate to go deaf myself. Don't think I'd cope at all. Got to James's house cold and drenched at 10 AM. He wasn't in a good mood either. I got low marks for my maths homework from Mr. McGann. "It's alright with you, you're good at maths." I felt sorry, so I said, "If you wanted to, I could help you do them, and instead we could go outside and play football." It seemed to cheer him up. "What, in this heavy rain?" "Don't know, Clarence. Sometimes I think when we leave school next year, you should take up a career as a comedian." In the end, I beat him again at the Mario Flower Cup, and again with the chess. He asked for a rematch in both games. We arranged for me to go back to his place on the 3rd of June at 10 AM. Thursday the 27th of March. Robert the Bruce was crowned King of Scotland in 1306, and he went on to beat the English at the Battle of Bannockburn 8 years later. Funny that. I always thought he spent his time watching spiders for some reason, but I don't know why. Not my idea of fun. Yuck. Spiders. Even the world itself makes me shudder. Mum called for an urgent family meeting where she had announced that the town hall has been double booked and she had been elected to record the minutes at this year's AGM at our house this evening. She has to record her TV soaps as well. She wants to make a good impression, so we all need to be on our very best behaviour. Or we make ourselves scarce. Sophia decided to go around and see Zoe, and I opted to go on the computer and log onto Google for my Crimean War project. All evening it sounded like there were a gaggle of geese in our lounge, and not a thing left to eat. If this should happen again, I'm definitely doing a Sophia and going out. Friday the 28th of March. The worst air disaster in history. 574 passengers and crews perished when the two Boeing 747 aircraft collided on the ground at Tenerife in the Canary Islands in 1977. God, it's hard to believe that the biggest air disaster wasn't in the air. It's even harder to try and imagine the horror of it all. Mum started to tell me about last night's meeting. Apparently 2 groups want to book Friday night. A local rock band want their rehearsals, and an outside body want to start up their own children's choir. I told her not to worry, it'll all be sorted out one way or another.